So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Quality ball. Now it's Pelé, aimed beyond the defence. It's a searching pass. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Drogba. Figo. Zanetti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Timber. Timber's cross. Impressive jump. It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. And the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Chelsea restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he's intervened well there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. Getting up there! Drogba is flagged offside. It's run loose here. Lam is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Van Basten. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. There's the crossfield ball. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Van Basten, and this is Van Basten. Serginho, and a header! Oh, that is a great stop! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Timber. Serginho. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. And that was nowhere near his best. Looking for the run. And this is Drogba. Good read, needed to be. Howson is always looking to break lines. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here. Figo. Hullet. Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. Yamal is onto this. And he's gone looking for safety. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Drogba. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Cambio di giocatori.
So once again, we're underway.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Timber has created one goal already. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Timber gets into a good position. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now there's a fine ball, and it shapes to shoot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Can he? Will he? And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Chelsea have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the pass is intercepted. Figo. Now it's Drogba. And it's Figo, distributed tidily. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gullit, Cruyff, Pelé, shot, surely! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Chelsea now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Maldini. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Messi. He's on it, can he get away? That's put paid to the danger. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Pelé, and Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 5. Javier Zanetti. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 14. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan are looking to go forward now. A probing pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Pelé. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's a good run down the right. Out towards the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross to the back post. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gullit. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pelé! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Gullit. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Gullit. Rashford. Rashford going forward. Figo. Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. But that has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Timber calmly anticipates. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Oh, good effort! Oh no, That could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pull it into the last 5 minutes. And this is Pele! Foot in. Cruyff knocks it into space. He's got away. Figo delivers. Lahm can get it clear. Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. And they can counter here. He has found a way through. It's Rashford! It is close, but that is the last of it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Serginho.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is out of play. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Serginho clears without hesitation. Looking to play him in. And this is Figo. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Both sides exercising caution for now. And it's Yenilmez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Plays a sharp little ball here. But that has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard makes a move down the right. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Played in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Drogba. Xavi Alonso plays it all the way forward. Now it's Figo.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That is lovely. Gerrard delivers. And the keeper beats it away. Goes for the shot! And smartly reclaimed. And again! They would have been quick to recover this.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, it's played into the area. Cristiano Ronaldo, never the sort to be shot shy. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. He's going for goal! And it's Makalele. Burak Yilmaz. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that read.
Drogba! And he's there to retrieve it. It's Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out of play for a throw. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Takes the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yenilmez nicked it back promptly. Gerrard! Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He has found the way through. Gets a good foot in there. Baresi goes long. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bigo has it in a wide position. Oh no, what has happened here? Buraki, oh greatly! Oh, it's hit the post! And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Milan with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. We're on the move again. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's taking no chances there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Real chance! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Makaleli. Now it's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Otto, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, there's the clearance. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Baresi. Just about up to the hour now. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ibrahimovic. Hoisted in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Porto really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to...
And the finish! And no mistake. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So again, we had parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Davids. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a great position here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Davids. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Flashes header! Goal! Porto! And the comeback is complete! Porto can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Porto have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. There could be trouble here. And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Rashford. Space for him to turn and look. Serginho.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's looking wide. Played towards the other side. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cafu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cafu has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Davids. Zé Roberto. And it's Otto. He's picked his way through. Driven in. Getting up there! He will be livid with himself. Kimmich is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Right, Shevchenko.
Oh, great feet, that.
And he's running through. And this is Shevchenko. Hangs one. Oh, great header! And the referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
minutes.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space. It's a sweeping cross. Costa Curta gets it clear. Oh, it's come loose. Over to the right flank. Quality ball. Pass is just off target. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. Beckham receives it in a wide position. Dunkirk with the corner, there first. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Costa Curta is there, and he can pick it up. Beckham is fouled. Beckham gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
And it's Davids. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's crossed into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Toure getting this one clear. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to pass it through. Forlan! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. Looks across and plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Forlan. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, well measured. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's nice. And here comes the corner. Dunkirk have their second corner now. Cleared away. Vallecas are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Short changes him with that pass. Pass somewhat off target.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he plays one through.
Dunkirk couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That's a throw. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a shade optimistic. Long ball looking to counter. Always goals. It's Forlan! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's put paid to the danger. But they've got it again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's rising! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Dunkirk can add a little more variation to their attack. They've developed a right-sided bias with much of the same service into the box.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we get things going again.
Dunkirk clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Drogba. It's run loose. Who's going to get... And the finish! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Messi. And he's gone searching crossfield. Looking for a runner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dink through, and this is Forlan. Chance! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he can thump it away. Searching pass he's played there. Always onto this. Buffon clears without hesitation. Figo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plays it through. The less said about that pass, the better. And it's with the keeper. Schmeichel, the great organiser of defence. Can he get it through? Serginho. Ball's gone out of play. Dunkirk are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Davids. Ibrahimovic. And he shoots! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Vallecas restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
75 minutes played. And that was asking for too much.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Drogba. And this is Forlan. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Neymar, el dorsal 26, el dorsal 21.
That has earned a reprieve for the top. Towering header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. That's going wide left. Ball in towards the middle. Buffon claims it, safe hands. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, here we go. And it's in. And the comeback is complete. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vallecas with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's
Rashford! Oh, and again! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Dunkirk really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That has been cut short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal! And a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's beaten the last man. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rashford actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And he's there to belt it away. And that's it. Dunkirk can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify.
And Berbatov! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. He's rising! Harmlessly behind.
Berbatov clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Serginho aims beyond the defence. Vitinha knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Figo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Mendes. Shot could... Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
He leaps for it! That was superb goalkeeping!
De Ligt is offering a wry smile there.
Dunkirk have their second corner now. Berbatov. Yaya Toure. Dunkirk have it back and can go again. Now it's Figo. He's found the way through. Drogba has it in a wide position. And this is Cruyff. Delivers with whip. Raya claims it without any fuss.
Dunkirk really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
It's Figo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Serginho gets across to intercept that. They're back on the ball again. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Drogba. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. And it's Yaya Toure. Figo finding himself in... Impressive jump! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Cruyff. And the shot! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Tries to play it through. Rijkaard picks it up out wide. They've scored! You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Out towards the flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu does really well to win the ball there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's just beyond his reach. That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. Cruyff. And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as the...
Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. No, he's managed to misplace that. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Dunkirk have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their 4th corner of the game. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Rijkaard. In by Rijkaard. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
They're up to 5 corners now. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff with the cross. Looking for the run. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Dunkirk, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0.
Changement en cours.
So, into the second half. Berbatov. Figo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's kept it out just.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cruyff gets it away. Dunkirk has the chance to go the other way. Figo. He's Figo! And no mistake. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness.
But inscrit après 51 minutes de jeu par le numéro 22.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Cafu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This is, of course, the Estadio Banorte, a stadium that evokes so many memories. You need only look back at the commemorative bronze plaques of the game of the century, the goal of the century. So straight into the action. Oh, for Pepe, this is the time. Big chance! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Osako really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stojkovic. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Figo. Cruyff is onto this. Delivered with swing. And here's Drogba. Beckham. Oh, it's a Cruyff! It's a loose ball. Now there's a fine ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Figo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Oh, good effort! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. Deco. Oh, super ball. Tries to get it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
No, he's not getting past him there. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Figo, and this is Drogba. Now it's Beckham. Great ball if he can get there. That's a little off target. Deco. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's a searching pass. Serginho. Figo. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Osako. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he thumps it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Hoisted in. Howson can get it clear. Cruyff. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Osako. Drogba. Beckham. And it's Figo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That ball looks a good one. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Iniesta. Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Iniesta. And it's Stojkovic. Oh, crap. And the finish! He's delivered all right! The first significant strike. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Yenilmez have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. Oh, sweet feet. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Iniesta. Osako. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Yenilmez clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Dunkirk has the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cruyff. That's beautifully weighted. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Dunkirk currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Deco. Figo. Looking to play him in. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Stojkovic. Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cruyff. Played out to the left flank.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Stojkovic. That's Osako. Well, that pass isn't the best. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Osako. He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nesta clears without hesitation. Now, can they get him away?
Cruyff clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's picked out the rush. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, played through for the wide man. Goes for the header! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, this looks sharp. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision.
Dunkirk really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out for a throw. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Succumbs to the pressure. Osako knocks it into space. Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings in across. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And now the breakaway. He has found the way through. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Imigresen are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a...
Getting up there! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Figo clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Keeper's dealt with that. And he's gone backward here. And it's young. He's had a shot! And again. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, at least he was in the right position, and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Stojkovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deftly away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Stojkovic tries one from range. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Stojkovic clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Pass somewhat off target. Iniesta scooting forward. And it's Stojkovic. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Threads one in. Iniesta finding himself in space. Drogba. Serginho. And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, that was vital. He'll try from distance. Oh, that was no routine save. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very...
He's having a hit! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Such good technique.
He's found the way through. Opts to... goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He slings it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Zambrotta, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Played in by Zambrotta. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. Floated through. This might spell chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass.
Oh, he's all chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Figo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. And he's had it nicked away. Dunkirk leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Silvestre. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. And it's Schneider. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. And he's taking no chances there. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, what has happened here? And he's intervened well there. Pirlo. Schneider. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's a sharp little ball here. Figo receives it in a good position here. That could spell trouble. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Figo. Looking to play him in. Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity and soon enough they'll get another break.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. And it's Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schneider. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Figo, and this is Shevchenko, and he is dashing away. That's a lovely, delicate pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Just past the 40th minute mark. Pirlo. And here's Schneider. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So we're ready to go. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Not the most accurate pass. Schneider can see things others simply cannot.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Beckham. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now, that's an excellent interception. Now, that looks a decent ball. That has not gone well. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Dunkirk ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're off again. Silvestre makes the interception. Ibrahimovic constantly looking for the ball into the box. Aims beyond the defence. Delivers with whip. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Beckham standing over it. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Gerrard. Gerrard! And again! It's in! So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Dunkirk go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And here's Schneider. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There's the header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Dunkirk visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. That's tidy. Beckham. And that is out of play. Beckham. Schneider. Now Ibrahimovic. Over to the right flank. And it's been played through. Another chance from a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Dunkirk have the chance to go the other way. And this is Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Yaya Toure knocks it into space. That ball looks a good one. Gets his head on it! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Dunkirk are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he was quick to react. Silvestre. Schneider. Goes looking wide.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Schneider. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dunkirk have their third corner. Great vision. Spread to the right. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Big chance! Howson. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. And it's Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Yamal. That is good alertness. He's beaten the last man. Ibrahimovic. Serginho. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. 4 added minutes on the board. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Pirlo. And Paz. Now it's Figo. And that is as far as it goes. Dunkirk looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Figo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well read, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Shevchenko. Figo. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Figo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And he's there to get it away. And it's Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Looking for the... Oh, good climb! And again! It's there! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Threads one in. Now it's Figo. Oh, it's come loose. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Deco! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And they win it back again. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Picked out... There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Dunkirk are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now this could be a chance. Chiellini is having a shot! There was plenty of power on that. Yenilmez gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Yenilmez. And here's Figo. It's Figo!
Figo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
And the shot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Dunkirk find a position of Yenilmez! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yenilmez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And chance! Keeper always had the measure of that. Dani Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Dunkirk heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Fermin. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Chips it through. De Ligt cuts out the pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Dunkirk looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 19. Número 10.
We're on the move again.
Entran número 13. Messi.
Great vision.
Número 17.
Searching pass he's played there. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. Dunkirk needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to return it. Big chance! And that's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Burak Yilmaz, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. And this is Figo. Figo! Oh, almost a sixth.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Dunkirk have their second corner now. And here's Beckham. Great touch. Ball in towards the middle. Getting up there! That's going to go a long way. Yaya Toure. And it's Deco. Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Zielinski. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that has put paid to that. Knocks it into space. And it's been played through. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's played through for him. Well read, and the danger is averted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Burak Yilmaz! Oh, that could be pivotal!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We are just getting started. Arsenal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of
Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. Cleared without hesitation. Whistle's gone, that's foul. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Figo! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Right, Shevchenko, foot in. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Crosses it in. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Still goalless at the moment. Beckham. Forlan. Knocks it into space. Vardiol. Shevchenko. Beckham.
You have to expect that from everyone.
He's having a pop! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Picked out brilliantly. And he's straight offside. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely aimed pass. And he's worked it through. And this is Forlan. Serginho finding himself in space. And it's Forlan. Yaya Toure is some shot at goal! It's in! And there is your opener. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Dunkirk already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Trossard. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Beckham. Delivers with whip. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Fernandez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball in towards the middle. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
It's Figo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... It's Fulham! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Defending was strong and firm. Looking for the run. And this is Forlan. Opts to play it back. He's going for goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Dunkirk really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. There they go, hunting again.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gerrard running with the ball. Fermin could move up a gear here. That's an imaginative pass. Nesta cuts it out. Beckham. Nesta. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Dunkirk are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Dunkirk firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitutions taking place.
So, into the second half. That'll be a throw-in. Dunkirk do appear to... Beckham, very much a man of this moment. Forlan. Gerrard. He's having a hit! Hits wide, but not by very much.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he welcomes it in. And this is Figo. Trossard, Bruno Guimaraes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Dunkirk with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. And the pass is intercepted. Vardio looking for a runner.
Dunkirk have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Figo. Played out towards the right wing. Beckham with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Dunkirk perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Gerrard tries to pass it through. Doué receives it in a wide... Judge, surely! Oh, crossbar! Beckham with the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Shevchenko. Gerrard. Figo. Spread it left. And it's Figo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Doué. Bruno Guimaraes. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's well spotted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. Driven in. Raya claims it without any fuss. Quality ball. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Number 11, Trossard. Trossard. Trossard.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Can he latch on to this? Van Dijk. Gently done. Fermin. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Forlan. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Now it's Yamal. Oh, super find. He's got away. Nesta getting this one clear.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He has found the way through. He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like...
It's Gerrard! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Figo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Fermin. Fernandez. Now it's Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. And here's Doué.
There will be 3 minutes added
And the
time.
number on the board is 3. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello, attendees.
Doué
This
picking
is
up the man
North
of the match
Children's
award,
announcement.
and no surprise
With the
there.
father of a boy in the green backpack.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think of Figo! That is spectacular from Luis Figo! As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Shanghai Port finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's can he finish? And it's in. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Figo. It's a sweeping cross. Can he finish? And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to...
And the finish! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up!